Now, if you're looking for a place to hang your hat for a couple of days, well, the November issue of New Mexico Magazine always features fun, funky, and fabulous destinations, especially in this one, because this time they're putting the O in New Mexico. And I'm pleased to say that Editor-in-Chief Dave Herndon is joining us this morning with the details. Hi, Dave.
Good morning, Nikki.
Welcome back to the show. Sorry we had some technical difficulties with our satellite, but we're glad that gives us more time with you.
Good.
And I read, of course, you know I love to read over the weekends. This is one of my favorite reads. And I understand that New Mexico Magazine has won the, get this, Most Improved Gold Award at the International Regional Magazine Association Awards. So congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you very much.
What an accomplishment. So what do you attribute your success to?
You know, I love this question.
Why? Why?
Because it's always good to be asked what you're successful at. You know, I was hired about 16 months ago to help elevate the magazine to a national standard.
Yes.
And to really represent the state as interesting and as beautiful as it really is.
And that you've done.
And by trying to improve storytelling in, you know, in the writing and visually, you know, just try to bring New Mexico alive. It's not rocket science. Just use, you know, it's a great subject. It's a lot more interesting state than a lot of other states.
Yeah, and you get out. I mean, you get out to these places that you speak of. So you speak from a place of knowledge and of understanding. So you really do, you know, you really do write from that perspective. And you do have an entire team that writes from that perspective and really enlightens all of us, whether we're natives or whether we just got here.
Well, I think it helps to bring fresh eyes someplace. I'm from back east, and
me too.
And
absolutely.
I'm just, you know, I just love it here. There's not a, you know, there's not a time I don't go out and just my eyes widen and you know, get excited about what I'm seeing. So
well, it's like I was saying about the sunset last night. There's just so much beauty, and so I want to talk a little bit about this November issue because it actually hits stands tomorrow. And you know, other states have hotels, right? They have hotels, but New Mexico actually has earthships and caves, and actually even a palace straight out of Arabian Nights. That is so cool. Tell us a little bit about the unique accommodations that are featured in this issue.
Well, you know, as you said, we don't have a lot of the. It's not a cookie cutter state, and we don't have cookie cutter hotel experiences really.
So true.
There is no shortage of, you know, the exotic and the eccentric and the excellent, you know, in the hotels, you know, in this state, options that you have to go to places that are like destinations unto themselves.
Right, exactly.
You go for a couple, 3 days and just feel like, you know, this is it, I'm here.
Yeah.
So the things that have caught my eye are, you know, range from sort of the eccentric, like the Blackstone Hot Springs in Truth or Consequences, which, if you know, for people that are TV
it's on
freaks,
my bucket list.
it's
on my bucket list.
I don't even care about TV that much, but the mineral baths are massive, at the size of this couch, and they run hot mineral water straight into your room.
Yes.
And then they do have motifs like I Love Lucy or the Jetsons, you know, to just make it, you know, different and fun.
Exactly.
And then there, you know, then it swings to something like you mentioned, a cave. There's actually a place called Cocopelli's Cave up in the northwest near Farmington that is a beautiful room with great, you know, furnishings and everything that is actually carved out of a cave. Now, I've done that before, but it was in Turkey, and you know, Farmington's a lot closer than Turkey.
A lot closer. And I mentioned Arabian Nights, and that's because there is a place that really will give you the Aladdin-like experience. Can you just talk about that real briefly?
Well, the Inn of the Five Graces is, you know, recognized. It's one of the, you know, leading hotels in the world, and it's over the top opulent in terms of its Central Asian furnishings. So it really does have that Arabian Nights vibe, and it's a very kind of a honeymoon fantasy place, but it doesn't have to be your first honeymoon. Could be, you know,
right.
You know,
well, what I like, and I always say things like this to you, but I like the fact that you give so much variety and so many options, because everybody has different tastes and everybody has different budgets. So there are places you can stay for $70 a night, and there are places you can stay for $400 a night. So there's something for everyone all over the state, and obviously New Mexico is always scenic, but the fall is especially picturesque. We all know that. So what are some of the highlights of this season that you would say should not be missed?
Well, obviously the bird watching in this season is spectacular. There's a migration of something like, you know, hundreds of thousands of sandhill cranes come through New Mexico every year at this time. It's one of the great migrations probably in North America, and it's in the Bosque del Apache, and you can see it, you know, in the Las Vegas National Wildlife Refuge, Bitter Lake National Wildlife Refuge. There's great bird watching in the Gila at this time of the year.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a spectacular sight. The fall foliage. The aspens kind of came and went up in Santa Fe already, but in the Manzano Mountains there are maple trees, which are not that many, you know, of them out in the Southwest.
Right,
so there's
right. They're a little more
extraordinary bird watching there in the Manzano Mountains, and down south the hiking and the camping a little more temperate than it is in the summer.
Sure.
So, you know, destinations like White Sands, City of Rocks, Rockhound National Park, State Park, those are the kind of places to really be able to take more advantage of it this time of year than in the summer. So it's a great season.
This is one of the best seasons. Obviously, we just finished Balloon Fiesta, but there's still more balloon watching to do across the state, which I also was intrigued to read because I didn't realize that. So you'll be able to see a little more about that. And of course, it is leading to Halloween time, which also means something else is coming close, and that, of course, is the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos. I've learned how to say it now. Now, it is a Latin holiday, of course, celebrated on November 1st and 2nd to honor family and friends who have passed, but it is really far from somber. And for those of us who came from another place and didn't realize it, it is a quite festive holiday. I mean, it really is, especially in Mesilla. So how does the small southern New Mexico village celebrate the Day of the Dead?
Well, this is another example of how New Mexico is different than other parts of the United States.
No doubt.
And makes it, you know, more interesting subject matter to help bring live.
Yeah.
So in Mesilla, which is, you know, has very, you know, deep, strong Hispanic ties it's close to Mexico, but they're keeping alive this tradition of honoring the dead at this time of the year. They take over the plaza, which is a great little scenic, historic, atmospheric plaza to begin with, any time of the year. But then they, dozens of families erect shrines to their ancestors that are, you know, full of all the skeletons and all that stuff, and they offerings of things that those people really enjoy to eat or drink or do, or you know, real mementos. And there are families that have been doing that there for over 100 years. So this is, you know, an incredible tradition. They have, you know, other activities and, you know, like parades and, you know, dances and live music and stuff. But I mean, at the core of it is these shrines. And there's a, you know, it's not just one of these empty holidays.
No, there's a lot going on.
There's a documentary project down there about a graveyard that was from children that died in a disease epidemic between 1938 and 1940. And those graves are going to be restored. They're going to try to identify those children. So this is not just another excuse to put on a costume and party and eat candy. There's meaning. It's reverent. There's meaning, and the last line of the article, which I loved, is "They are not dead until they are forgotten," and that's, I think, really encompasses everything that you're trying to say in the whole article. Exactly. It's really interesting. And now I want to head a little north because I want to go to the gateway to New Mexico, which is Raton. And so, tell us why travelers should just slow down and take a closer look. Well, the author and photographer of this story lives in Raton, and he is extremely fond of the place, and he was able to explain why people should do exactly as you said, go in and spend a little time. It's got this historic architecture, you know, from its heyday as a sort of a train depot and trading town, and it's still got that old-fashioned, you know, time warp appeal of, you know, where they have vintage shops and businesses that have been in business for generations. There's one place that I would love to go and, you know, try to shop for cowboy boots, Solano's Boots and Western Wear. Oh, that looks fun. Really looks good. It's the real stuff. And there's, I think his name is Solano. I presume it is. He's been there for decades. He's in his 80s and he's still, you know, in the shop working on, you know, boot repairs and talk about getting some good authentic boots. The El Raton Theater is one of the state's sort of, you know, 1930s sort of Deco era theaters that is still a vital theater. It's very quaint. It seems, I think quaint is a really good word for it. That's what, that's what I thought. And I kind of thought of it almost like a movie set. You know, you said time warp. It's almost like it was created to take us back. Right.
Even though it's in our present day. I think it's so interesting. So interesting.
It is.
And moving on to something else, I want to mention that the Santa Fe Independent Film Festival, we've been talking a lot about that. That was this weekend. And last week, we were so blessed, how do you like that, to have the stars of Bless Me Ultima, Benito Martinez and Luke Ganelon. They were actually here, and we had a great time talking to them. And I know you saw the film, so I have to ask what you thought.
Well, I was fortunate to see the premiere at the film festival last week, and so there were a lot of people there at the movie who were involved with making it, and were friends or family of them, and,
yes.
and Mr. Anaya, Rodolfo Anaya, was there himself. So it was a great event for New Mexico.
Oh yeah.
And not only that, it's a great little movie. I mean, it's and even though I'm new here, relatively, I found myself wishing that friends and family back east could see this movie because it represents something so, you know, elemental about New Mexico culture that is, again, it's not something you're going to find anywhere else in the United States.
Exactly. And if you pick up this magazine, you'll have a chance to really get an in-depth idea of how Rodolfo really felt about the making of this film adaptation from his book, which of course was very successful, but also somewhat controversial. So many things to see, and I know our viewers want to know how they can subscribe to the magazine.
Well, you can buy a copy of the magazine on the newsstand.
Okay.
We're all over the place. And there are going to be those cards in there to,
yes.
you know, to help you subscribe.
Perfect.
Or you can go to our website, nmmagazine.com, and it's easy to subscribe, you know, that way.
Absolutely.
So,
Dave, thank you. I thank you so much for bringing more knowledge of New Mexico to all of us. I really do appreciate it. I'm telling you, it's a great read. It really is. Thank you so much for being here as always.
Thank you, Nikki.
And still ahead on New Mexico Style, details about the Hard Rock's Booby Bash. Don't go away.